Support me on Ko-fi for exclusive content unavailable to YouTube. Also, join the Discord. The links will be in the description. Thank you. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Feed the Factory. We're just waiting on our modularium ingots to finish. We needed another couple stacks of those, so those are being done now. But yeah, it's great to be back. I know it's been a while. I've had a few procedures gone on, things that have been happening. I got an epidural injection into my back to try and help my disc here. I'm actually going to lower your view just a smidge, give you a little bit of better angle at me. Make sure there's nothing over here that's incriminating evidence. Oh, man. Just got my music keyboard over here. A few small pieces of trash that I'm going to clean up. And my Gear VR, of course. But, anyway. Yeah. Now you can see a little bit more of the office. Hey, look. There's a few keys on the keyboard and a Gear VR sitting over there now. And the Wi-Fi router out in the corner over here. But anyway. Yeah. So we're back into Feed the Factory. We've got 3 more modularium being processed. Let's check our quest line. We are working on, we're going to do bulk crafting. We're going to make 5 more of these modularium multi-block capsule bases. So let's do that. How do I make those? I can't remember. We need to craft 8 machine casings, which is full modularium, and a copper ingot. To make what? How many was that it made? 2, so 2. We can use our calculator here. Was it 32 modularium we needed? Let's just double check that. So we need 8 divided by 2 for the recipe, which is times 4 modularium, which is 16. Alright, so let's do that. So that'll make, yeah, okay. Wait, so let me redo that. So we need 8 of the capsules. How much does, gotta remember my buttons here, it's been a minute. Okay, so 1 capsule is 8 casings. So, yeah, so 16 modularium will make 1, and then times 8 will make 128. So we need 128 modularium, which is actually how many we have in our inventory here. Let's grab our copper. I don't know if we have enough copper smelted here. How many recipes do we need? 32. So we need 16 more copper smelted here. So let's quickly do that. This is going to use up the rest of our modularium, actually. Don't know why I did that. Anyway, should we do that, though? Or should we just make the 5? Let's see, if we divide that by 8 and then multiply by 5, we only need 80. That'll save us some modularium. I really think we should save it. Yeah, let's save it. So we're going to take, I don't know why I tried to combine those. Okay, 64 plus 32 is 96, 94, 90, 80. 64 plus 16 is 80. Is that correct? Yep. 6 plus 1 is 7. 4 plus 6 is 10. That's 8. So, yep. So we're going to split those there. That and that. 20 in each spot. Then we just need the rest of this copper. We don't need all of it smelted, obviously. We just need that much actually is more than enough. But we're going to quickly just toss that in here. Oh, And 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Toss the rest of it in there. Grab these. That should make 5. Did that complete our quest? No, we have to have all of them in our inventory at once. So, okay. Looks like we're going to be using the rest of our modularium to finish this off here. So, okay, cool. So, alright. Quest completed. Bulk crafting. Alright. Now, next thing we're going to work on. It'd be nice to get concrete for sure. Gravel, sand, and clay. Gravel, sand, and light gray dye. But yeah, gravel, sand, and clay is going to be our best option. How did we do that again? Was it just... Yeah, engineer's hammer. How much of that do we need to complete the quest? Just one? We may as well just make the one of them to complete the quest. So yeah, let's do that. Here we go. So... How do we, which actual recipe? 1 clay, 4 sand, 4 gravel. Okay. So we're going to take the cobblestone, turn it into gravel. Okay, how do we make it into clay? I know we had looked this up previously, but I want to make sure I know how. Clay balls, slag, water and dirt. I wonder if we can just find clay in the overworld in here. Because, okay, here we go. We just need, when we blast furnace for steel. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to get the slag from the blast furnace. So we'll wait on that. We need to get going towards steel production. So let's do that. So steel is this next step anyway. We just need any kind of steel ingot. Doesn't matter which kind we get. We just need the blast furnace, iron ingot in the blast furnace. So we just need to get our engineer's book. Is it in here? Yeah, immersive engineering. Right. How do I think there was a quest about that, about the Alkazic tome, wasn't there? Oh, I just forget how to turn it back into a regular book. Okay, Alkazic tome. Craft this item with any book stored inside. Yeah, I get that. Shoot. Man, I forget how to use the Alkazic tome. Let me just search tome. I don't know why I'm making it difficult on myself. Okay. Oh well, we'll figure it out eventually. Right now it doesn't matter because this is the only book we really need. Okay. We are looking at simple machines, I believe. No, we are looking at maybe overview and resources. Crude blast furnace. Here we go. Crude blast furnace is not automatable. Yep. Okay. 27 blast bricks. I know how to do it. I just need to grab it. Here we go. 8 cobblestone and a coke brick makes 3 blast bricks. And that times 9 is going to be 27 for our needed. So then we need, okay, so this makes 3 coke bricks. So then we can take, so if this makes 3 times 9, we need to make this recipe 9 times. If this makes 3, we only need to make this recipe 3 times. So we need 8 times 3 and 1 times 3. So 3 stone and then 24 cobblestone is all we need. So let's grab some coal. We do have an extra blast or coke brick in here, but I'm not going to worry with that because I don't want to, it's going to be extra again anyway because it makes an even number, right? It makes perfect amount. So there's no reason to do that. Huh. Displays instructions on making a blast furnace. Oh, that's interesting. Projector. That's cool. We'll have to look into that eventually if we need it. But anyway, for now, take this and that, go like this. And then it was cobblestone around the outside, so yeah, the rest of this is going to be cobblestone as well. And we need more. So how many more cobblestone do we need? We need 16 more cobblestone. So let's go grab some cobblestone from our stone mine. I think that's it right there, right? The S was what we had said. I believe I set a waypoint for it. Yep, stone mine. Hammer. I'm going to just get rid of those. There we go. Let's toss that up here, go this way with it. There we go. Got over almost 2 stacks. Let's just go ahead and finish off this last level up here just to clear it out. Make it even, Oh, that's the wrong piece, but that's okay. I'll just replace it with a piece of cobblestone. There we go. Alright. Perfect. Let's head back. We've got plenty of stone now. I'm kind of curious as to if there are like rivers in this world here. I don't really think there are, but there might be, and in which case we could find whatchamacallit, clay, but I don't think there is. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this. Make the last set of the blast furnace bricks. And then place them down here. Leave a space in the middle. Or not. There we go. Okay, don't leave a space in the middle. I forget. Right, that was Railcraft that did that. Anyway, here we are. Really hot topic. Blast furnace achieves. We now need to toss some iron in here. How much steel do we need? Just 1. And we'll get a second blast furnace. So let's toss this in there and see if 1 tiny coal will cook 1 steel. That would be great, but I don't think it will. Unfortunately, we can't use tiny coal in it at all. Right, I think you have to use coal coke in these things, don't you? No, regular coal will cook it. Okay, cool. But I think it's a lot more efficient to use coal coke, which takes a coke oven. But for now, this is all we should do. It'll be fine. It looks like 1 piece of coal will cook 1 iron ingot. It seems like it's going about evenly there, which is great. It's just like using tiny coal in a regular furnace. Yeah, perfect. Steel ingot, steel meets steel. grab our blast bricks, place down another blast furnace right next to our original one. There we go. Let's just clear this tree, get it out of the way. All right. And then we will go ahead and, just because we can, let's quickly make one more piece of steel. Which will allow us to get the other piece of slag, hopefully. Because I think is it a direct... It always makes a piece of slag. So this will get us the other piece of slag. We need to make some clay to make the concrete. Plus, the second piece of steel is going to be needed anyway, so we may as well. Excuse me. Hydrate. Drink some water. Very important. Anyway, slag and steel. Now we can take this piece of dirt, a bucket of water, and 2 pieces of slag, and get 4 clay balls. Change that into a clay block, put it in the middle, sand there, gravel there, 16 light gray concrete. Complete that quest. Perfect. Let's actually go ahead and place those down. We have 16 of them, so a 4x4 area. So that's 6 blocks there. Oops. There's 9 total. I think I'm going to take it out this way. Okay, so yeah, so that's going to be very helpful to get eventually. But anyway, for now, I'm just going to place the last one right here under this researcher, or right in front of the researcher. We'll make some more as we make more steel, but that'll be very useful. You can see how much faster we move on this floor than we do on the grass. So, yeah, it's definitely something that's going to be happening at some point. For now, here we go. Do we want to go into quick blast furnace math, automated coal? Okay, this one's steel age. I feel I've achieved some sort of huge milestone. I've got a couple of drills, hopefully some automated smelting, and possibly even an assembly line. But with the creation of steel, I can take the first step to modernizing this. Let's see how things will go. I don't have any automated smelting yet. All I've got is the burner drills, but I would like some automated smelting. Maybe we should work on that if it says we're supposed to have it by now. So yeah, let's work on that. Anyway, quick blast furnace math. 2 charcoal is 1 steel, 1 coal is 1 steel, and 1 coke is 2 steel. That's great. So 2 steel from a piece of coke. That means a block of coke. Is that going to make 20 steel? Is that why they gave it to us? I'm assuming so. We'll see. We'll find out how that works at the end. But let's toss this in here. Anyway, okay. Automated coal. Something is really strange about this world, namely with how it completely ignores the conservation of matter and energy. Apparently, by passing in 4 torches into a sawmill, I can get back 1 stick and 1 coal, even if those torches were made with coal coke or charcoal. Combined with the coke oven, I can create an infinite amount of coal. That's 1 less item I don't have to worry about drilling for. Really? Wait. Combined with a coke oven, I can create an infinite amount of coal. So what? We feed coke into this. or torches made with coal coke into this sawmill, and that'll bring back the coal. I'll turn coal coke into coal. How exactly does that work? I'm sorry, this is kind of confusing to me. How is that not paying attention to the conservation of matter and energy? That's what I'd like to know. I guess they're saying instead of using the coal coke as fuel for the blast furnace, to use it in this way and it turns it back into coal. There's the torch to stick and coal recipe. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I've had 4 torches. Yeah, that's how we make a torch. Is a coal and a stick. You make coal coke by putting a coal in a coke oven. So what they're saying is you can just turn it back into coal even after burning it in the coke oven. But why would you do that? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why would you do that? Let's take a look at the recipe for coal coke. One coal and one coke in a coke oven, and I mean you can do it. I guess it gives you creosote oil. I'm just confused as to what need I would have for doing that. I know creosote oil is useful for a few things. Not this, but okay, so yeah, treated wood planks. I guess that's what they're talking about, is making the treated wood planks. Possibly. I'm not entirely sure as to why I would want to do that. Because I don't see how you get 1-for-1 coal to coal coke. So I'm not sure how that's a conservation of matter and energy, unless they're talking about using the creosote oil and something else. But I can understand that. I mean, the sawmill is definitely, useful. But I'd still have to provide it with coal, right? Am I wrong? I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure what they mean by that, but we'll see. I guess we'll try it anyway. I just don't see how that turns it into infinite coal. But let's do this. So blast furnace takes charcoal and coal, which are well and all, but there is a better fuel, coal coke. Made in an immersive engineering coke oven multi-block, I can make 2 steel with just a single coke. That's amazing. In a regular furnace, it lasts twice as long as regular coal or charcoal, which is a bonus. Also, I'll need the creosote produced as a byproduct to make treated wood, which will be important later on. Which I'm assuming is what they're talking about with the automated coal thing down here. So we can do that. Okay, coke brick. Where is it? There it is, coke brick. Which we've already done. So we just need to make 3 more stone and then the cobblestone. So that's simple enough. 1, 2, 3. Alright. There's that and that. That'll do that one. And let's see. I mean, it seems like it might do 1 block of coke makes 20, which is actually better because it makes 2 more than using just the straight coal coke, right? Or am I wrong? 1 coal coke makes 2. 1 block of coal coke makes 20. You'd think it would make 18, so it should make, yeah, because there's 9 coal coke in a block. So if it does make 20, then that is truly saving, is better odds there, right? We're making a lot more that way is what I'm trying to say. Oh, right, well I'm kind of a little dumb. I need actually 3 sets of this, not just 1. Okay, so yeah. Do that. But one good thing about this is we'll get a lot of slag as well to make more clay. 20 pieces of slag. So we should be able to make 10 more pieces of clay, which will make more concrete. So that's great. That's 160 concrete. That's pretty cool. All right. But I might end up doing 2 episodes today, but only post one of them. But either way, I don't know. For me, I like playing for a little bit of a longer length of time. I mean, that might just be me, but I kind of feel like if I only do half an hour, there's just not enough content for me, I guess. I don't know. A lot of people have told me, well, do shorter content, but I just prefer longer style content, I guess. We're actually going to turn the corner right here so we don't have to keep building out that direction, because we will eventually want to turn the corner. So we're actually going to go right here for the corner of our coke furnace, or coke oven, as it's called, I believe. No, actually did not intend to do that this time. There we go. Coke oven, and toss a piece of coal in there to make a piece of coal coke. Great. Let's chop down this tree. And let's do chunk borders. Let's go and clear out these chunks here because we can, and it's just a good idea. Open up the space a little bit better for us to use it. I'll go and get this tree on the chunk border as well, even though it's in the next chunk over. As much as I don't like birch, it's in the way, so all the more reason to go ahead and chop it down, right? Let me adjust in my seat here. Scoot up a little bit better for you. It might be why it's harder for you to, or why I had to angle the camera down a little bit, because I was slouching. But yeah, there we go. The microphone's kind of right up in my face, but I just found that the audio comes out a little better when it's right there, because I've had the problem. So this microphone came with like a USB adapter, sound adapter piece that has a microphone in, but also a headphone out. It basically just acts as a like a sound card would, almost, or like in this case, my motherboard has built-in Realtek audio, right? Like most motherboards do now. Hey, oh right, left click in the open air. Well, there we go. Now I remembered how to use the Alcasic tone. Perfect. But yeah. So that actually has since broken while I've been using the microphone. And so I've instead taken it, and instead of plugging, but what it also did was it amplified the microphone audio. So when when it broke and I was unable to use it anymore, I've just ended up having to plug it straight into the front audio jack, microphone jack on my computer. And since I've had to do that, I've had to actually run the gain up really high for the audio to come through like it should. Because it actually does have an amplifier box on the microphone itself, in between my PC and the microphone. But because of that, but for some reason it doesn't amplify it quite enough just to use it as a direct line into the computer without first additionally adding the extra stuff in, the extra gain in. Let's go and clear out this chunk as well, since we've got buildings in it. All right. But so basically, I think my percentage of gain on this microphone just in the Windows sound devices is raised to like 150% or 170%, something like that. And then the gain, I've also had to add gain through the Realtek sound control panel as well because of it. And then on top of that, well, actually at the moment through OBS, I'm at 0 decibels of gain. But I'm also in the red according to it. But I've also found that it kind of doesn't come out that way when I actually finish the recording of the video. It doesn't sound that loud to me. So, it's kind of, I'm wondering if there's maybe an internal audio processing feature in OBS, but yeah, here we go. So 1 coal coke block makes 10 slag, which is great. I'm going to grab this coal coke, better fuels, grab the other coke bricks. Let's make another coke oven here. Turn those chunk boundaries off. That's strange. That is very strange. For some reason, so watch my, I turned it off. It's showing just the red lines there, or regions, whatever. But if you look at my hunger bars down at the bottom, you can see they are no longer shanks. They're just kind of an error. It's kind of a weird issue there, because I'm fairly sure the F9 chunk borders are in vanilla Minecraft, so I am wondering why it would have an issue with that. Anyway, there's a second coke oven. We've also got an egg. Let's toss it. No chickens. That's fine with me. Toss all this crappy birch wood into this, an extra oak wood in here. Let's go ahead and quickly turn this into clay. Okay. I think what I'm also going to do is quickly just kind of grab another couple buckets of water, because we can. I mean, it gives us free buckets. We have free buckets of water forever, you know, as many as we want. And since I'm going to be using them to craft clay anyway, we may as well, right? So put 2 of our buckets back up, grab the other 2, some more water. Let's make sure this is the only use for slag. We can make dirt, which we don't need to do. We can make concrete, which we don't need to do because we're using it for the other recipe. Asphalt concrete, which we can't do yet, I don't think, because we don't have ability to make asphalt. Phytogrow, which may be important at some point, but we don't have niter or nitrate. Also pulverizer or sawdust yet, which I'm sure will come with the sawmill. Florbs, not really that big of a deal yet. Morb, also not really that big of a deal yet. That doesn't matter, and that doesn't matter. So, okay, so cool. Yeah, this is the only use we really have for slag at the moment, is to turn it into clay, and then turn that clay into concrete for our base. So if we've got 10 blocks of clay, that means we need 40 pieces of gravel and 40 pieces of sand, which means we need some more, whatchamacallit? Some more, oh shoot, I can't talk. Cobblestone. I don't know what's going on with me, but I could not think of the word cobblestone to save my life there. We're going to make another hammer because we are going to go and grab a bunch of cobblestone here. We have tons of wood, but we don't have any cobblestone. So one thing we might do is quickly build a house, probably next episode. This one's getting pretty lengthy compared to our usual recordings of this mod pack, so we will probably do that next time, but I think 45 minutes is going to be about the limit of this series. I really don't care much about the sandstone or the marble or what have you, but I will go ahead and just, you know, mine the stone out around it with the hammer. And if I pick a little bit up, then I'll place it back down, right? So, okay, so we'll go ahead and mine a little bit further this way here till we run out of just full stone wall here to mine. And then that'll be that. So let's quickly take this limestone, not sandstone. I don't know why I called it sandstone, but I think it was in that formation there. Actually, I'm wrong. That one was down there, I believe. But anyway, and then I didn't actually pick up any marble, so that's great. And then we'll just come this way with it. All right. I'm really thankful of the fact that there are no hostile mobs in this mod pack. That really helps us out a good bit. Alright. One thing I wish we did have is going to be Ultimine or Vein Miner, but both of those are not in this mod pack, right? Also, Toggle Sprint would be nice too. But it's 1.12, so there's no Toggle Sprint. But that's okay. I played this game for a long time before that was ever introduced, so it's not a huge deal. Alright, concrete, here we come. Let's take, let's see, making this is pretty easy, so yeah. So let's quickly do that. Let's make a couple more iron plates just in case we need another engineer's hammer. We're not going to do it quite yet, but just in case. Okay, so there we go. 40 gravel. Let's go ahead and turn that into sand. Yep, and that's what I thought. We might need another hammer, so now we do have the need to do it. Let's use the birchwood for crafting here, because I really don't like birchwood. Wait, we've already got some planks. There's no reason to make some more planks. Here we go. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Engineer's hammer, and the rest of the gravel into sand. And then this cobblestone into gravel. There we go. And light gray concrete. Tons of light gray concrete, in fact. And let's go ahead and we're going to use our excavator here. Just clear out this whole area here in front of the researchers, the blast furnaces, the alloy kilns, the coke ovens. Not quite going to fill it all in yet, like the entire area, but we will clear out that, and then the areas up unto here. We might do a little more than this because of the whatchamacallit, the oh shoot, I can't think of the name. The drill over there. Let's actually do up to here is good. Yep, that's right. Alright. You're going to do all of this. Okay. Going to have a lot of dirt. Alright, let's quickly do this on our own here. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. Pick up the dirt and finish digging it out here. I don't know exactly how much concrete we have, but we're going to stop there for now and see how much we can place down. We definitely do want to get this bit placed down over here. This is where our diamond wand comes in handy. Very much handy, because we can just do this. So yeah. It will automatically place concrete out of our inventory. Filling in the area. Slowly but surely. Alright, so our last two pieces will go here and here. And the rest of it we will fill in as we go. So that's alright for now. We're going to save the durability on our shovel, but we will eventually have this area cleared out here. We're going to turn this into one big area, so I may as well go ahead and clear out the... Alright. This spot right here. Clear the trees out on the interior of this area here. There we go. And just the rest of this chunk, if we're going to be building in it as well. There we go. And there. Alright. Let's get rid of the grass. Y'all know how horrible it is to have grass in the area. I mean, it's really not that bad, but if I'm trying to build in that area where the grass is, it can be annoying. But, alright. There we go. Alright, finish the excavation project. I wonder if the drill has to be directly on the ground for it to actually drill anything. I wonder if we can just have it floating in the air for it to work. That's interesting to see. We might turn it on here for a second, just to see if it'll continue to drill even when there's no direct block underneath it. But yeah, all of this area will eventually be concrete, and probably a lot more. That is actually something we will probably end up automating at some point, is the creation of concrete. Because there are ways to do it without having to use the slag, so... You know, we will probably end up doing that at some point. But for now, this is what we're going to be doing. So let's toss in some tiny coal. 7 pieces is fine. It actually, yeah, sure enough, it'll drill. That's cool. All right, toss in a bunch of the dirt into this chest. I love mod packs because you can click and drag this stuff. And the wand can go back in there too, sure. Some extra cobblestone, no problem. We do have these multi-block capsule bases, so that is one thing to keep in mind. But now we can get here very quickly, very easily, very nicely. I'm going to go ahead and actually clear out a slightly larger area because I'd like to also have the concrete extend to behind these coke ovens and furnaces and everything here. So here we go. And then that one there is one. Okay, so our excavator broke. Let's go and make another one. Not entirely sure how to do that. Let's see. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. I could just search it, but it's kind of interesting to see the recipes we could make at some point. Bunch of shulker box recipes for sure. Okay, there's an iron wand, which is easy to make, so that's cool. Here we go. 3 iron ingots and 2 sticks. 2 sticks. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright, excavator's back in possession. Let's clear out underneath the coke ovens. This might be one time where I might cut, I mean, I'm not going to do it now in this episode, but in the future doing things like this, especially because this mod pack will have a lot of these moments where we're just clearing out big sections, I probably will cut some of the footage out. Or time-lapse it, maybe. We'll just have to see. Alright, give it that much further on this side as well. And I think I would like to actually go that one further row here, just to give us 3 blocks of space on the other side of that water source. I like having it, so that'll give us a 3-block border around all of our machines and buildings and such. So that'll be just about perfect. So that's going to be a lot of concrete, but it will get done eventually. Wish we had some way to like blueprint it or something. That would be great, but unfortunately at the moment there's no way to do that, as far as I know. Maybe the crafting calculator would tell us how much resources we'd need to craft that much concrete, but without some kind of measuring device or something, or just sitting here manually counting the blocks, it'd be really hard to tell how much we actually would need, right? Alright, clear out under the alloy kilns. Under the researchers. Let me just clear it out and then I'll go and pick up the blocks. There we go. So I've got all the blocks from there, all the blocks from there, and now that one as well, and there we are. One last dirt block up here. There we go. Everything's cleared out. We are ready to fill it in with concrete when we get the chance. But for now, it's all just here. So toss all this dirt in here. There we go. Tons of dirt means tons of clay when we get the slag. But yeah, here we are. All right. So I think that's going to be all for this episode today. Look at that speed. Oh, I love that. That's great. All right. So yeah, probably about to start the next episode up. But next time, look forward to, we're probably going to do some automated smelting, like it said in this thing. Set that up. But I hope you all enjoyed. Support me on Ko-fi and join the Discord. The links are in the description. Like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, this is me signing off, and I've been producing videos. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.